Radical.
This might be two separate uploads. I tried to attempt a complete breakdown of this half-minute upload on Last Gamer's channel, but I don't want to really rush it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to basically go over my comment I left on this video and then discuss some things about my comment. I said to Joel, the Last Gamer, life goes on and passions will often change through the years. Nothing wrong with that. It's odd with something like YouTube, people have certain expectations that you will always be the same person with the same passions. But we all grow as people and grow into and out of certain things. I think with YouTube sometimes we feel chained to only focus on certain things, and there are certain expectations for us, but we must put a hobby video uploading platform into perspective in relation to our family and loved ones who matter the most in the end by far. There's some similarities me and Joel have, and there's a theme that he started out his video on, that time was precious. It was time for him to decide what he wanted to do with the rest of his life. You know, does he want to continue with the Last Gamer Show? Does he want to continue collecting video games? Or does he want to do something entirely different? That's like a little bit of a preview into my breakdown, which I'm going to do a little later. But talking about my comment, I do believe that. You know, your life goes on, and 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, any of you, okay, this applies to everyone. Can you guarantee that you're going to have the same passions? And if you have a channel, I talk about expectations. It's kind of weird if you have a YouTube channel, and YouTube's been around now, you know what, since 2006. There are people that started their YouTube channel, and their channels are completely different from the beginning. There's people like, let's say, Filthy Frank, who had a YouTube channel, and now he's doing music. And then people get angry about that. There's a lot of people that would get angry if the Last Gamer stopped being the Last Gamer, you know? Let's say he comes back to the channel and he's talking about all different kind of things and talking about different passions. You know, there's a lot of people that would be angry about that, but my question is, you know, on the one side you have expectations for a certain channel, but on the other side you have the channel creators who are real people, you know? So, but passions, yeah. Several years back, one of my big passions was pro wrestling. I used to follow all the different promotions. I used to follow all the storylines, you know, and that was a big passion. But then that started to fade. I look at some of my wrestling DVDs and I'm like, you know what? I'm probably just gonna sell these. You know, I don't watch them anymore, right? That's just my honest truth. Okay, some of my other passions, you know, anime, okay, sports. I recently, you know, got really big into the NBA specifically, following the NBA and all the players, all the trades and everything. But you know what? In 5, 10 years down the road, there might be different passions that take up my time, efforts, energy, you know? This channel might be completely different 5, 10 years down the road, or I don't know if I'll still even really have a channel or upload to it regularly. No one really knows, right? At some point, I think you have to really look at it and be honest with yourself and say to yourself, okay, how much time am I willing to spend on a hobby YouTube channel versus my actual real life?